Hi, welcome to Crafty Little Things. I'm Andrea and I'm exhausted. I've had a really busy day, but I really wanted to make this card. I do like challenges because they push me and they let me try new things, and I like to join in the groups that I belong to, because I think if you belong to a group, what's the point in belonging to something if you don't participate in it, if you don't share anything, if you don't contribute? Why are you even there? You know, it's like standing in someone's house and just not talking to them. You're just an intruder. But anyway, so, I mean, even if you don't share anything, or you've got nothing to say, or you're shy or whatever, you can just like something, or you can at least say, thank you, this has helped me make something. I just don't get it. What's the point in being somewhere? And I think for me, social media is like reality. What's the point in being somewhere if you're not going to do anything when you get there? So I see a Facebook group as something that, like, you would go along to a group in real life and you'd do something there. And if you're not going to do anything, you'd leave. And I know we're tempted to join so many groups and it can be so difficult. And so I try to participate in all the groups I'm a part of. I really do. Sometimes I probably fail. Sometimes I could participate more and sometimes I participate less. But if I find that I'm not participating at all for whatever reason, if it's because I have no time, I either think, can I make time? Can I contribute once a month to this group? Or is it best I just go? You know, or can I just at least click like? Can I just at least appreciate other people's work as I'm flicking through? If I don't ever even go and flick through, you know, what's the point in me even being there? So I do like to take part in things. And Fiona today dropped a challenge in the Joy of Sets to make a card using a basic colour and just 2 other colours. And I thought, oh, I've got a stamp set that I bought on resale that I'd wanted for ages out of the old Stampin' Up catalogue. And I thought, I know just what I want to do. So this is it. So this is a 5x4 card, Whisper White card base. I'm not going to do centimetres because I can't see them and I don't know if anyone ever listens to me anyway. And then I've got a crumb cake base which measures 1/8 of an inch less, so 3 7/8 by 4 7/8, and I'm going to pop that onto my card base. I think I might have to concede that this Tombow has seen better days. So I pop that on there, just leave a little rim of white showing. And then I've got a So Saffron. I've been saying lately, I do a lot of advanced recording, so when I say I've been doing lately, you probably won't hear me say it for another 3 weeks. But I've been saying lately that I need to use up more and more of my scraps because I'm just amassing scraps at a ridiculous rate of knots. And so I'm trying to use them all up. Oh, look at that for a squelchy Tombow. I've seen Anne Melvin using these little metal nozzles on the ends of her, I don't even want to put that on, put it on there, on the ends of her glue bottles, and it's giving her a really fine line of glue, and I'm thinking, that must be economical besides anything else. So I think I'm going to go back and check. She did say in one of her videos where she got these little nozzles from, so I'm going to go back and check and grab some myself. Then what I did was I used, oh, don't even ask me. Oh, it's called Always and Forever. Oh, yes, it is called Always and Forever because that's what I've been singing ever since I picked it up. And the dogs have been standing next to me, one each side, howling away while I've been doing this, while I've been cutting the card and stamping and stuff. Because we've all been singing Always and Forever by whoever sang it. So I've used the tree trunk and the hearts from that. Like I said, I got this on resale. I think I got it from Gaynor Boyce over on, I think that's who I got it off, over at Joy's Stamping, Stamp with Joy. So I've used this stamp here and I've stamped it in Crumb Cake, and then the Forever I've stamped directly on as well in So Saffron. And then all I've done is I've made a So Saffron strip here that I'm going to just put around. It was meant to go around this piece and the last piece, but it didn't. And it's there for a reason, because I'm going to stick some little white dots onto it. So I'm just going to glue that on. And then I'm just going to glue the whole thing onto the base. When you've got new Tombow, it's like payday, isn't it? When you've got loads of money and you can go out and you spend and you go crazy. When you've got a new Tombow, it's like woohoo. And when you're getting towards the end of it, you're like using it as if it's gold dust. Okay. I've not glued this down, so I just wanted it to have a little bit of relief, because the whole card is quite flat, because I've not like brought out the sentiment or anything. I've just stamped it directly on. So what I wanted to do, again to give it a little bit of dimension, was to use these white perfect accents. These were part of the Stampin' Up offering last year and they disappeared pretty quick. I don't know if they were, I can't remember if they were in the regular catalogue or if they were in the last year's Christmas catalogue, I can't remember. But wherever they were, they didn't last long. And I don't blame them really, because they don't stick to anything. And when you colour them in, I found when I colour them in, the colour just disappears. I don't even know if they're supposed to be adhesive. To be honest with you, I don't think they are. Oh, hang on. 2 of them are stuck. This is the thing, you see, that I found with them. I've only used a few, but I have found that it's hit and miss whether they stick or not. Stampin' Up doesn't always get it right. They have suppliers and suppliers have issues just like anyone else. So yeah, so I just thought I'd pop a few of those on there. And that's it. That's my very, very simple and basic attempt at a two colour card. Oh, it's very pretty. Sometimes you can't see how pretty a card is until you stand it up and have a proper look at it. And then you imagine it standing on someone's shelf and you think, oh, yeah, I'd notice that if it was so simple. So I love that. So that's how I made it. Thanks for joining me, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.